What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well, and welcome to my first thoughts on the Stellar Blade demo for the PlayStation 5. This game's got quite a few people talking, so I've got some things I want to talk about with the demo that I played. I'll start off with the story. So from what I've gathered from the hour-long demo, humanity has been driven away from Earth after losing a war to aliens. So you and your squad have been sent to Earth to basically fight the aliens and reclaim Earth. And you control Eve, who could probably do with some more clothes, let's be honest. But from the hour I've played with her, she seems pretty cool. I'm sure you'll learn more about her character as the game goes on. But Stellar Blade is a hack and slash action game, but I'll be honest, it is a Souls-like 100%. When I first watched the trailers, I thought this was going to be like a Devil May Cry, Bayonetta type deal, but no, upon playing the demo, it is 100% a Souls-like. I would say it's got elements from like Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, NieR, but it is so heavily inspired by Sekiro, with a huge emphasis on blocking and parrying. So when you perform like a perfect parry, you'll know by the swing noise that happens every time you do it. And with each parry that you do, you affect the enemy's stamina bar. And so once that's depleted, then you can then do a retribution move, which basically opens them up to do loads of damage. Very Sekiro-like, which is good for me. I'll be the first to admit, parry systems have really taken their time for me. I'm so used to just dodging the attack and then attacking. I think it's because I'm just not good at parrying, but this game it's the same as Sekiro. You're forced to basically get good. And admittedly, I have grown fond of the parry systems now. When I was first introduced to them, I don't think so. But I like them now. Combat in this game, it feels pretty good. I would say it's satisfying, especially when you perform a few perfect parries and you do some good damage. And the attack moves always look pretty cool. I always like the cinematic attack scenes in most games, and this one's no exception. You also have some like enemies that you have to button mash to basically do more damage and stuff like that. Every enemy feels pretty varied. You do get some enemies that like they'll turn blue and you have to like you can't dodge those ones or you can't parry those ones. Sometimes they're yellow. They all mean different things. The combat, it does keep you on your toes, so you can't just predict every single enemy's movement like usual. So you always have to consider what your right move is instead of what you just want to do. And as well, when you've done enough perfect parries, you actually fill up your beta skill meter. And once this bar is filled, you can then do special moves. So you can like knock a shield off an enemy and then that opens them up so you can do loads of damage. Different moves for different enemies. And I have to say the enemies in this game look really messed up. They have a lot of detail on them, especially the first boss I'll use as an example. First boss in the demo pretty much has like red bulging balls for hands and he like swings them around and does mad damage. All the enemies in this remind me of like the demons from Doom Eternal. Obviously a little bit more messed up, I would say. The enemy designs get a good thumbs up from me. I would also say the environments look really beautiful. This world has been completely like ruined by these aliens and it shows, and there's little things in the game as well that really impress me. So when it's raining, you'll feel like the haptic feedback from the PlayStation 5 controller, and you also see like the rain splatter on your screen. Little bits like that I really appreciate, but yeah, overall the game looks beautiful, but it runs really well. Obviously this is only a demo, so we'll judge it when the full game's released, but just from the demo alone, the form was absolutely fine. I had no issues whatsoever. The characters, you learn a little bit about them, but to be honest, not too much. I'm sure that's going to be discovered when the full game gets released. Obviously, there's only so much you can really say in the hour-long demo. The game's equivalent to bonfires in this game is more of like supply camps, and it's exactly what you'd expect it to be. So you rest, all the enemies respawn. You got a store where you can buy like your healing items and other various things. You can also upgrade so you can do like more damage, stuff like that. The pretty bog standard bonfire essentially. I would say it reminds me more of like a Final Fantasy resting zone, you know, with the chair and the vending machine. But yeah, the demo overall, I'm quite happy with it. Obviously, it's only like an hour long, but I appreciate that they released the demo. I know there was a whole kerfuffle that it was released a bit early and taken off the stores, and some people got it. It's that whole mess. But the demo overall, I'm very appreciative of, and it's definitely instilled confidence for me in this game. The way the game looks, the way the game feels, it all feels very well done. And now that I've played the demo, I am probably going to get this on day one. I'm trying to think of any cons in the demo. Obviously, it's hard to really give too many cons in this type of demo. It's pretty well done. The only thing that I would say, and this is only for me, I've not seen anyone else say this online, but the HP bar is really small. I think this is just a me problem, to be honest. The HP bar is in like the bottom left corner, and for me it just blends into the environment, so I have to like spend more time looking at it when sometimes I just want a quick glance and I look back at the enemy or whatever I'm doing. But it just kind of blends into the environments. I would like that to be maybe just boldened out a little bit, maybe a little bit bigger. But overall, I don't really have any cons. Obviously, it's too early to say. The game's not even been released yet. I hope that the game has no performance issues or anything like that upon release. But yeah, overall, I'm confident with this demo, and I'm glad they released it. But yeah, let me know your opinions on this game. I'm looking forward to it. As I said, I'm probably going to get it on day one, but I'm looking forward to it. And the demo has definitely given me confidence in it. So I'm looking forward to it, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.